in the education center because my shearer is pregnant and I care about her. And I have to take care of her. So I put her in the AC to shear these guys. And of course, you know Rio, whiny tail. But they're fixing to, hey. He gonna spit on me. So we're in here shearing. Thank you, Shane. Good morning. It's Monday morning. I know the pond looks terrible. Please don't judge. It's rained every day. These are the two rescues that I did a video on a couple of weeks ago, Daffy and Dolly. Linda brought them to me because their mother got killed. And they started free ranging for the first time yesterday. They're doing fantastic. Whew. Just let all the chickens out. Now I'm headed to get the big animals out. I had a big weekend this weekend. So on Saturday, my alpacas got sheared. Then my goats got their hoofs trimmed. And so we've had a lot of good things happening. The alpacas got sheared because Tater Bug keeps staying in the water. He's hot. And so I decided it was time for the cute haircuts to go. It's time for them to be comfortable because the month of August in Alabama is super, super hot. Like over 100 usually. And I wanted to make sure that the alpacas were comfortable throughout the summer so that they didn't overheat. I'm letting the big animals out. It has rained so much in Alabama, and I know all the channels that you watch. Look at them. They look so funny. Especially Tater Bug. It doesn't even look like the same alpaca, but you see Tater Bug has that white spot on his head. You can't see it when his wool's grown out, but or his fiber, I guess I should say. But see, he don't even look the same. He looks hilarious. Look at him. Tater Bug. Hey, Skipper. So I found Skipper a home. He will be leaving probably sometime in November or December. So I said he. Why did I say he? Hey, baby. Come here. I love you. I love you. I have worked really hard to keep Skipper as tame as possible. And he really is. Hey, guys. Y'all ready to go over here and get some hay? Look at Rio. Oh, that's not Rio. See, I thought it was Rio. It's Mickey. You're too close. That's Hey Mickey. Doesn't he look hilarious? He looks so skinny. All right, they're all waiting for me to open the gate so they can run over there and get some hay. On Wednesday, I'm going on my first vacation. Yes, and I'm not going with Shane. I'm going with my younger son. We're going to St. Louis, Missouri, and we're going to a theater show, maybe Six Flags. We'll see. And we're going to eat at some restaurant that has like 100 different ranches. My son's a big ranch person. So we're going to some restaurant that has all these different flavors of ranch. And we're going to go shopping in St. Louis. And we're going to have a really good time. So I will not be live on Wednesday. So don't forget. Absolutely worthless. Hey, you know you can't pay rent by sleeping all day. Okay, you can sleep when you're dead. Come on, we got things to do around here, boyfriend. Trey, we got things to do. Okay? I just went live this morning and talked about getting up early and getting your day started off on the right foot. And it's almost... She, are you kidding me? She. Are you sleepy? Did you have a rough night? Okay, I'll let you sleep in, baby girl. I do not like this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The last video I talked to you about my peahen with her wings dropped, and I put medicine in her water. Well, she's had medicine for 3 days. You see her wings dropped. So I'm not liking this at all. They have not used this yet, but you see that she's in the middle, so she must feel safe in there. Sometimes when they get sick, they separate themselves, so I think that's what she might be doing. But I can't, the only thing I can figure, because I've treated her for worms, I've treated her for coccidiosis, I've treated her for respiratory, and I just cannot figure out exactly what's going on with her. Now, sometimes a peahen will drop her wings when she wants to lay eggs. So, I don't know if that is what's going on. I can't figure it out. But if she's not better, I don't want to leave her and go to Missouri sick. So I may have to take her to the vet and see exactly what is going on with her. Speaking of vet, good news. So I told you guys I purchased a scale for rabbits. And because that is how I determine if Willis Jr., my rabbit, is getting better. You know, they think he has kidney cancer, but they're not 100% sure. And the only way they'll know is they gave him a steroid shot and hoping that he'll get better. Well, yesterday when I weighed him, he had gained a couple of ounces, and I was like, yes. So this morning when I go in there, I'm going to assess the situation. But I always, when I do my morning chores, I come outside and do the big animals first and the chickens, and then I go in there and do the rabbits and my cats and so forth. But this week, when I travel on vacation, Kayla will play Aunt Judy. She will be here all day. And then Shane will take over Aunt Judy at night. I'm not nervous because I know Kayla knows what she's doing. I don't worry about Kayla at all. And I really don't worry about Shane. Shane usually helps me put the animals up every night. The animals do respond to Shane. He knows exactly where they go to bed. He knows exactly my routine. So I think that I can go to St. Louis, Missouri and not worry. Filling up the pig of water. When my kids were young, I used to have them this little traveling bag with their snacks and their gel pens and their coloring books and games and all kinds of activities to do in the car. And I told my son, I said, do you need me to get you an activities box for your trip? He said, Mom, I think I'm old enough to go without it this time. I said, you don't need a coloring book? And he said, no, but I'm going to go today and get us snacks and drinks so we don't have to stop and spend a fortune, and we can make sure we drive. It's a 6-hour drive from Alabama. So I'm going to do that today, and I'm going to get my hair trimmed before my trip. And I'm going to buy tennis shoes today as well. So I'm trying to get all the morning chores done around here so that I can go ahead and leave this afternoon. I forgot to tell you one thing that I'm doing. At 12:30, I'm going to pick up 2 hens. They're 2 Polish hens. One is a gray. She's actually called a blue, white Polish. And I think the other one is black, white crest. So I needed them. I know, you're like, Judy, you have 150 chickens. No, I didn't have these 2 chickens and I needed them. Now it's time to do the water over on the second side of the pasture for the animals. This weekend, I've been worried about my duck pond. My duck pond has rust in the bottom, and I can't stand it because the water is not looking clear. There's algae that's staying in the duck pond. Like, I clean it, and within a day, it's green. So one of you followers told me about this tablet that is safe for animals. And you put the tablet inside the duck pond, a galvanized tank, and it's supposed to kill the algae. So I'm going to try that this week. But Kayla, while I'm gone, is going to be doing a project. I'm giving her a project and a goal. So what she's going to be doing is she's going to clean out the duck pond. And I went to Tractor Supply and talked to them about the galvanized tank and what was happening with the rust. So they showed me this special paint that I can paint the bottom of the galvanized tub with so that it's not rusted. So this week, I can't do it before I leave because it's raining today and it's raining again tomorrow. It has rained for, I don't know, like a week and a half solid. Like yesterday, it rained all day long. So while I'm gone, she's going to clean out the duck pond. You have to let it dry before you paint it. Then you put the Rust-Oleum paint on top of it. It's a sealer. And then you let that dry and then you can fill it back up. So she will be doing that this week. Now she has started a YouTube channel. I think it's Kayla Duckett at Snead's Farmhouse. I think that's the name of it. But anyway, you can go follow her to watch her do this project while I'm gone and keep up with the animals and the farm while I'm gone. I told you I was filling up this water container and I'm sitting here and I'm just looking at my animals and they're all over there eating hay. And as I sit here and I just look at every single one of the animals, it's such beauty to see them all together to me. It's just an important reminder of how we should be as human beings. And as I sit there, I want to know if I go get in the middle of the hay and lay down, would they care? So I'm fixing to go over there and see if they care if I lay down with them. Oh, I love him. Are you thirsty, hound dog? Goodness gracious. Look at him. He's just guzzling. Breathe. Breathe, son, breathe. Do you think they'll care if I go stand in the middle of the hay? Would you care? Is Dexter gonna get mad at me? You wouldn't. What do you think they'll do? They headbutt me out of there? You wouldn't, would you, Luna? Luna, I got a hair in my mouth, Luna. You'd be a good girl, wouldn't you? Did you like your pedicure this weekend? You got you a good pedicure. Yes, you did. Here we go. This may be good, or this may be a total train wreck. But let me show you the plan. Okay? So all these jokers are over here eating. I'm wondering what will happen if I go sit in the middle. Now Dexter's right in the opening, so he may not like this. So we'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. Hey all you jokers. Listen. Mama's fixed to get up in this thing with you. You care, Dee Dee? Rio. Dexter, you mind? I just feel the need. Okay, legs going over. Oh goodness. All right. Here we go. I ain't as young as I used to be. Hang on. Dexter, I think I might come on your side. This ain't working. This ain't working too good. Let's go to the other side. I ain't a young chicken like I used to be. I just didn't know how Dexter would feel about me climbing up in here beside him. We finna do it. All right, here we go. Plan is to go up under this. Okay. How about them apples? Hey! There, bug! There the bug! Look at there, bug. Hey, Dottie. I just wanted to see what it'd be like to come eat hay with y'all. They don't seem to care. You know you got tame animals when they'll let you lay in the hay with them. is it, Coco? I'm starting to not be able to tell Rio and Hey Mickey apart because they got haircuts. Lily! You mind if your mama's in the hay? They don't seem to care. Hey, buddy! Oh, he ain't yelling at me. He's wanting some loving from Honey. This week I bought curtains for the education center. And as I see Coco in the window, I'm thinking, this probably wasn't a very good decision. What do y'all think? Big animals, chickens, all are fed, have water, all that good stuff. Now I'm going into the education center. One of the projects that I'm going to have to do is paint paint this door on the outside. And I'm also going to put in a storm door to keep the door shut. Because when people come in the education center, a lot of them don't shut the door. And I have an electric bill, so I'm keeping that in mind. All right, let's go over here and check the bunnies and see how they're doing. I'm so tired. It's only 9:30. I got out here a little after 8. It takes me roughly an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to do farm chores in the morning. Okay, let's talk about rabbits and where I've been with rabbits since day one. This is Coco. She obviously wants to steal the camera. So, let me just say this. When you get a farm, you try to research the animal you're getting prior, and you read all these reviews, and you read what rabbits love and all this stuff, and you plan before you get the rabbit. And it never goes for me. I'm speaking about Snead's Farmhouse. It never goes the way I planned. Like, for example, Fluffy May has been with me pretty much since the first year. So she's been with me at least 4.5 years. Well, she used to have this wonderful coop. It was a rabbit coop. I guess you call it a rabbit hutch. It was actually a chicken coop that Shane turned into a rabbit hutch. And we had this brilliant idea that she was going to love it, and it was a mansion for her. It'd be perfect to have babies in. And it became a complete disaster. And the reason is because rabbits poop nonstop. And the coop that we had, we put wire on the bottom so that the poop would come through, the hutch and go to a pan. So all I had to do is pull up the pan. This cat is all over me. I can't film because he's like going back and forth. Hang on. All right. Take 2. So it just became a disaster. The poop wouldn't go through the bottom, and we had done reviews and stuff and read it, and that's what they recommended is rabbits off the ground, and it became a complete disaster. And it got to the point where I had to keep them in little cages because I didn't have this yet. And then I realized that they were miserable, and they were miserable, and I was miserable. And when I would film and the rabbits were stuck in cages, people would say, I can't believe your rabbits stayed in cages all day. And I had bought this little round thing to go out in my front yard thinking that the bunnies could free range. That became a disaster because you have neighborhood dogs. And it wouldn't work, and I was scared that they would get killed. So one by one, it was just like dead end after dead end after dead end. And I've come up with this vision of this rabbit wonderland, and let me show it to you. All right, I want my animals spoilt rotten. So this is what I've come up with, and I hope that this is not a dead end. But obviously we had this huge enclosure, and I wanted a second story for them to have more room. So we put this ramp on. Shane's gonna screw it down. And I have the doors on the front that are where she can see through. She can play in here. And if I need to clean this, all I have to do is open and vacuum it out. So it should be easy. I'm gonna put a litter box up here. Now, as you see, this side's open. So I'm thinking about putting wood right here, kind of like the shiplap over here on the edge so that the rabbit can't jump out. And then I talked to the guy that built these cabinets. Shout out to Elliot. Elliot is making me cabinets. Obviously, he's made them for here. He's gonna make them up here. He's gonna make them right here for my incubation project, and he's gonna make them right here for storage. And so it's gonna look really cute. I can't decide whether I should paint this white or leave it natural. I don't know, we'll see. So the bunnies will be able to go up and down this run and have a second story. And they're doing pretty good at the litter box. You see that there's pee and poop in here. They still have accidents, so thank God for this. I vacuum up probably 3 times a day because I'm OCD. But I'm gonna get some more toys. They love these little cat toys. But I'm gonna get some more things for them to play with and chew on because I want them to have the best life ever. And you see, she's having to learn how to come down. We're gonna put some gripper on this so that they can come up and down it pretty easily. But you see how great it is? I think my bunnies are gonna be spoilt rotten. Last week, I showed you me hatching a duckling out of an egg because it got shrink wrapped. And I want to update you on that situation. And in the same video, I kept hearing chirps, and I couldn't find where it was coming from, and it was one turkey that was on the ground. Well, Mama never hatched any more of the eggs. I don't know what happened, but all the eggs were either rotten or the babies died. I don't know if she got off the nest and I didn't realize it, but only one turkey hatched. She's still broody, even though there's no eggs under her. So she wasn't gonna raise this baby. So let me tell you the whole story of what I did. They're in this brooder. Okay, I hatched the baby duck and I put it under the mama duck and left the baby. Now she's been a mom before, so I assumed there was gonna be no problems. Well, later on that afternoon, when I got to the duckling, she had gouged her head on both sides. I immediately took the duckling away from his mom and put it in here. But I knew, like, baby chicks, baby turkeys, baby ducklings, they do not do well by themselves. So I was in my head, I was like, what am I going to do? I only have one duckling and I only have one turkey. So this is what I did. There's the duckling. Move this out of the way. And there's the turkey. And they're becoming friends. I did put one baby chicken here just to have one extra, but look, they're getting along, y'all. They're getting along, and the baby duck has healed. Now, there is one problem about raising a duckling, a turkey, and a chicken all together when they all eat the same food. I have the heat on them so they can stay nice and warm. Baby chicks eat a smaller amount of protein than a turkey. And a duckling has to have niacin in their diet in order for the optimal health growth for the baby. So I did some research and I was like, do I feed them chick food? And then when I was reading, I learned that medicated chick feed is toxic to a duck. Thank God I did my research. So medicated chicken feed is out of the question. So then we go to turkey feed. There wasn't enough niacin in the turkey feed. So I made the decision to feed them little duckling feed because it's not gonna hurt the chick and the turkey to use the duckling feed. So that's what I decided to feed them, and I'm hoping everything goes well. But they've been in there for at least 4 days now, and they're becoming friends. And it's like everything's working out great, and I'm their mommy, and I'm picking them up, and it's just working out beautiful.
Just not your kind of thing. You'd rather sit under your favorite tree. That's how it seemed to me. But I dared you, and I dared to lose, just so I could be with you. And you hurt me, and you follow through. Now all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end, no, I can't pretend, I can't control myself, I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no, it can't get any better now. Can't get any better now. Pretty please, tell me that you think of me, and that you're missing me. Baby, you found my heart and set me free. In every fantasy, now I'm ready, 'cause I know it's true. When I look in your eyes of blue, that you want me, and I want you to. Yeah, all my dreams are coming true. I just wanna put my heels on tight, dance with you all night, move to my favorite song, go a little crazy to the beat, hear you talk so sweet, my heart just sings along. Baby, I don't want this night to end, no, I can't pretend, I can't control myself, I just wanna be with you forever. I can't believe it, no, it can't get any better now.
Can you stand right here on this rock? So when you have animals this size, you have to be careful because sometimes they don't realize they weigh 1,000 pounds and they just walk, and so he might jump right up under you. Here, let me look inside the window. See? I need to give you some more water. All right, let's go see the baby cow. So you gotta be careful not to walk behind animals because they might hit. This is Lily. There's Lily. What do you? Thank you. You go ahead. Okay, come on. Come here, Skipper.
See that crawl from the
Put your hand out like that. You know how you have to touch it, let her dog smell you?
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, she's a sweet girl.